All right, so first round of qualifying. So I haven't done anything since yesterday. We put it up on the trans brake and think we got all our parameters and settings the way they're supposed to be. And it did what it's supposed to on the two-step. So got here this morning. I'm not messing around. We're just gonna go out and make a hit. I think we're gonna be pretty good. And if everything's all really good, I always got the scramble button so I can add some more boost to make it happen. So we're getting ready to run right now, and we'll be going up in a minute.
Up on out.
All right, I'm here to tell you, this is a bad mother trucker. So actually, it was a little loose out there in the front half, and I almost lifted. That's the first time I've almost lifted this car. It actually went slower than yesterday. It only went at 448, 170. So I did lift early last yesterday, because that's what it should have went, 170. But 221 that's 51 mile an hour in the back half in a extremely large brick. So 671. I'm really super happy with that. Kyle's got to get out of the way. All right, now we're going to download data and take a look at this bad dude. And then we'll see what all's up. All right, so we just downloaded the data log from there. And I wanted to show you a couple things because I am super happy right now with the fuel tech system on the car, because it just does exactly what it's supposed to. Especially it does exactly what it's supposed to when I tell it to do the wrong thing. That is always great. But working on that and getting better, and I see I got FT600 in this, and with the fuel tech injectors. Now those have been pretty darn flawless on methanol. Do exactly what they're supposed to do, so I like that. That's cool. And I'll show you some data logging here, and I'll show you some numbers. So we're in a super safe tune-up right now. In fact, going out the back door right here, our EGTs are still, oops, sorry. There we go. Let's see. I mean, we're in the 1100, 1150s. I got a couple cylinders that are not firing properly, but we're still plenty safe. We're at, let's see, our target is 3.358. It's actually still pretty rich. And our actual is 3.1. Boy, we are really rich. So it's super safe out there. I need to take a bunch of fuel out of it, actually. And it's super safe on timing. So the plugs look really good. Everything's cool. I got out there, hit the old scramble button after I lifted a little bit. So you can see right here, engine comes up. For some reason, I don't know why, my freaking drive shaft sensor is still not working. It works on the bump in and then quits working. So I don't know what's going on there, but the car got just a little loose out there, and I thought about lifting, and I partially pedaled and just got back into it real quick. So you can see that it affected boost just a little bit. Then it goes in and makes the let's see, 2 seconds. That'd be the 2-3 gear change, and yeah, I think that's 2-3 gear change, or maybe not. But anyways, got out here and said, "Oh, sweet man, everything's hooked up. It's going straight." And hit the scramble button. Add another 5 pounds of boost. So really cool. You know, the data logging on it is really nice. And if I was running my, especially through here, you can see the engine RPM spikes up, boost spikes up. If I was running the traction control, which I'm not able to do right now because my drive shaft sensor's off, I could use the engine RPM based, which is over here. I'll show you that because it is a pretty neat deal. So give me 1 second here. I gotta find it in my drag race features. Where is that at? There we go. Drag race features. Yeah, time-based compensations. There we go. So here is you know, we can put in an engine RPM curve. This is my timing curve right now, right here. That's what we're currently using. I'm not going to mess with that because everything's working really well. And we can do engine RPM based and drive shaft based. So I probably will turn on the engine based and I'll kind of mess around with that a little bit. But using the engine RPM, it works real well in combination with the drive shaft RPM. All by itself, you know, you have to make sure things are all the same and consistent with your converter. But because it can accelerate or faster here or there and be a little bit different. So anyways, I think we're super good. Everything's really good right there. I think I'm gonna work on the bottom half just a little bit, and I'd like to get this. It did go 113, so that's the fastest 60 foot yet, but it actually got spun out here. It got a little loose right through here, which is why I pedaled. And I'd like to get rid of that, and then I can I think we can get this thing to go a 60 today and not have to do anything crazy with it, and I will be super happy with that. And like I said, mile an hour is great, and I'm not leaning on it at all yet. It's just super cool. It's working really well right now, so real happy with that. Car's working good. As you can see from the pass, it is just a good, sweet deal. So anyways, we're gonna go up, make our second qualifying pass here in about half an hour, and then we'll be look at those numbers. Well, that was the first time that I felt it shake. So I'm not sure if I lifted when I felt it shake or not, but I intentionally drove through it. And then, but it went 222. So that's pretty good. 679, but I know it shook pretty hard through there. So I definitely lost some. Where were we at? Oh, I only went 116, 308, 455. So we're 10th off in the 8th.
Show them the time.
Oh yeah, sorry. So we're off right there. So I'm gonna have to go back down and tame it down just a little bit, and then that'll probably on launch, or it might end up. I know I need to end up hitting it harder, but it's running really good, and I'm probably #1 qualifier, so I'm not gonna screw around with it. But I think we're going to probably just tame it back down. I think it'll end up going a little bit faster. I might be able to get this thing to go a 60 if I just tame it down. So and then someday we'll really go fast after I get it all figured out. But sure is working good right now, so I'm happy with that. So anyways, we'll take a look at data and go back and make another hit. So we just made the third pass for today, and par for the course. We have slowed it down every single pass. So anyways, I know what we did there. This is another golden rule, another rule for tuning on any application that you're doing, whether it is a 9-second car or a 10-second car or a 6-second car or even a 5-second car, it doesn't matter. Don't do 2 or 3 changes at once. Usually doesn't pay off. I think what I did was we noticed that we made a shock adjustment and added some compression to it because it had too much dropped too much on the launch. So we added some compression to it, which probably helped out our chassis some. And like I was talking about earlier, I did exactly what I said I probably shouldn't do, which is I turned on I turned on the engine RPM, rev limit, traction control. So what it's doing is it followed the curve that I put in it. It slowed it down too much. This stupid thing goes a 680 at 221, and I lifted early, so but that it probably only would have went like 622 again, or I'm sorry, 222, 223, maybe something like that. But it was a really straight pass. It was really good. I felt it hit that traction control right there. Problem was it probably didn't need to hit the traction control. So I put the curve there and it ran up on it and did its job, did it perfectly. Again, I put in the wrong Galdar numbers. So we're gonna come back in and I'll probably just raise that up, or I might just even turn it off because I don't have my drive shaft sensor. I don't have everything going on right there, and I thought I'd get a little greedy, but like I said, it went perfectly straight. Really super nice pass. I thought it was going to be faster until I got down to the end, and went, well, what the heck. So here we got a loud something earlier. I don't even know what that is.
KTM, dude.
KTM, yeah. All right, but anyways, I think we're #1 qualifier. We're going to find out, and we're going to run this thing tomorrow, and Lord willing, we'll do really well. And I'll stop messing with it, and maybe